It's the night of the year. It's Halloween night. Seeing all the kids and parents walking from house to house doing trick or treat, you just stayed home. But there's a strange feeling deep inside you. You shake it off as being paranoid. You probably watched too many horror movies. And with the night sounds from outside, you even thought you hear voices. But wait, aren't there some in the garden? Or just behind it? You recall that there's a small forest right behind your garden gate. Probably just some teenagers having a party there. But you can't get this weird feeling off of you. You're all alone in the house and you can't even recall where everyone went. But this feeling is getting weirder and weirder by the minute. And you hear those voices still, echoing through your head. After debating with yourself for a while longer, you finally leave the house, out in the dark. It's the perfect Halloween night. Not too many sounds are to hear, and being surrounded by trees instead of houses, it makes you feel like it's a completely different world. Or a movie. Maybe a horror one. After just a while, stumbling through the dark, you reach a glade. The voices are even louder now, and you start to understand single words. After you passed a tree, you could finally see those people as well. Your heart skipped a beat, as they looked like they had sprung out of a movie. These costumes looked extremely realistic. Some werewolves, some witches with their hats, some even had a broom. But some of the others you couldn't quite identify. They were wearing casual outfits, some in black, some just regular dresses and clothing. Judging from one with a more gothic look, you suspected they were supposed to be vampires, but they sure looked like lame ones. Without really knowing why, you ducked behind the tree and started to listen.
You already know why we're here today, right? Or do I have to repeat myself?
Nah, it's fine. We all know it, so just get it started already. We hate humans, they hate us. What more is there to say? Let's just start war with them already. We are way more powerful than them.
How many more times do I have to tell you? We all have to decide together. We have to vote, and therefore we have to get our facts straight before that. Got it?
Yeah. Who made you leader anyway? I don't care what others have to say. Violence is the only language those scumbags understand. They fear us and our supernatural powers, but they don't even try to understand us. All they do is hide our very existence from their own kind and tell them through movies, books, and all that stuff that we are the bad guys. You all can't tell me that you're okay with that. This night is the only one where we can be who we are. We don't have to hide ourselves behind some shady everyday masks. We don't have to hide. But this is the only day. And why? Only because we begged. We begged for a day of freedom. Are you not ashamed of that? All year long, you, wolves, are hiding in the woods, scared to even set foot out of your territory. And why? Because these humans would kill you without hesitation. They would kill you and call you the monster. They would call themselves heroes for killing you. And you, witches. You know, I never liked you. You were humiliated a long time by those humans. killed and hunted down. Heck, they even killed their own kind in suspicion, and they still called themselves human. Those inhuman creatures dare to call themselves human. They dare to call us monsters. And we, vampires, we are victim of their ridiculous stories. We get laughed at. We are marked as their favorite figure to dress up for their petty parties. They use us for their way of... I don't even want to think about it.
Are you done?
Are you mad that I'm telling the truth, Coma? Oh, but you should know best what those humans did to us.
No. I just think that this human watching us could need some more information. Go get him, Sal. Take good care of it.
You're a pretty good runner. For a human, that is. I'm glad I caught up to you before you could run into someone. No, that's a lie, actually. I'm pretty disappointed you didn't run into another human. If you would have, then I could have killed 2 humans instead of only 1. What a pity. If I'm... what? Are you asking if I'm a real vampire? Oh, how much of a real deal, a real vampire I am. You can see for yourself. Soon. But why did you run away if you weren't sure anyway? We could have killed you just there and then. Oh, did you want me to have some fun little hunt? That is so nice of you. Too bad that it won't help you at all. No, it's not necessary to hold on to you now. If you run, I will just have more fun. And with that, I mean, just thinking about some human full of fear running through the woods, stumbling, bleeding, scared for life. It makes me shiver in excitement. So, how about you do me the favor and play with me a little? I did not think that you would object. I guess you've never met one of my kind before. Good for you. Oh, I may not be the most powerful or the leading vamp, but I'm most certainly the one with the most hatred against humans. That's really good for you. You get to see why you humans hate us so much with your very own eyes. Why? Speak so that I can understand you. I always thought we would speak the same language, but maybe humans got even dumber over time. So, despite your situation, you still want to know the reason why I hate you that much? I don't like being in the presence of a human, normally. But I applaud about your courage. Most ones would have already lost consciousness. They would have trembled that much, would be scared that it would have affected their heart. Jeez, some even die before I can kill them. Isn't that a joke? Are you just saying that I'm not scary? I don't look like a vamp anyway. Or do you mean I don't look like those lousy costumes your vampires always wear in movies? They're just for show, invented by you humans yourself. We vampires are not that different from you humans. In fact, we live right among you in your daily life. Of course, such jobs as nurses, doctors, and stuff, we don't do. We would go crazy with all the smell of blood. If you want to be petty, we aren't even allowed to have jobs anyway. But no one can find us when we hide our fangs. And they only appear when there's a strong smell of blood anyway. In fact, our very much conversation just now, the one you overheard, we were thinking about rebelling. Of course, our leader, Koma. No one knows why he's that anyway. Is against the war with you humans. Isn't that kind of him? I, on the other hand... Nah, why am I explaining? You heard us anyway. I just didn't notice you because I was so caught up in rallying the others. If it weren't for you, I could have won them over. We would have outvoted Koma and some peaceful ones. So, I have even more reason to be angry with you, you know? Again, why? You are asking the same stuff over and over again. You are a boring little human. Boring and weak. I'm just telling you all this to see the fear in your eyes grow as you realize that you made the one who killed you, the one who holds your life in her hands, furious. You will die anyway, so there's no point in me hiding anything. You can't tell anyone anyway. Do you have any last words? It's running again. Good. I wasn't feeling that hungry anyway. With a bit more exercising, it'll just help me get the need to rip out her throat. Wait for me, sweetie. Oh, are you at the end of your power? That's sad. I was starting to enjoy it. You did not too shabby, I guess. Is it because you know your way around these parts of the woods? It doesn't matter. Now that I caught you. Now that I can claim you as my prey. Oh, you're trembling. Is it because of the long run? Is it because of the adrenaline pumping through your veins? Or is it purely because of fear? It's the best look a human can have, so now you're looking really, really delicious for me. Let me take a bite. Full of fear, anger, and do I taste some excitement? You're a weird one. You are a weird one. Don't struggle so much. It will only hurt more. Oh. Right. Go. Struggle even more. Please. You're holding up pretty well. Good. It would be boring if it was over so fast. You're doing good. Oh, it seems like I praised you too early. You seem exhausted. It's time to drift into endless sleep. Good night. Good night.